Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Friday. We got 16 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below. Go ahead, sign up with Novig if you haven't already. Take advantage of that in the description below. And yeah, starting out with a doubleheader today. We've got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at minus 135. Baltimore plus 115 with the over-under at 9. Baltimore coming into this matchup 16-32. Boston 25-26. Pitching for Baltimore is Cade Povich with an ERA of 5.88. Pitching for Boston is Brayan Bello with an ERA of 4.02. Povich, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Bello, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 3 strikeouts, coming off a very bad start on the mound, but he's been pretty solid here in his last 2 prior. Baltimore, they're coming off a Milwaukee win, finally getting in the win column, ending their massive losing streak they were on. Boston coming off a Mets loss. Baltimore just 4-13 on the road, 3-6 against Boston. I just don't know if I feel confident with Baltimore, especially with how bad they've played. I can't pick Baltimore here. So I think I would take Boston at home today in Game 1. Game 2 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Baltimore plus 110 with the over-under at 9.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 16-32. Boston 25-26. Pitching for Baltimore is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 7.68. Pitching for Boston is Brayan Bello with an ERA of 4.02. Morton, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. I'm sorry, I got caught into reading it. These are not who's pitching here. It has it listed twice, which is dumb. It's Lucas Giolito's looking like he's pitching for Boston, and then it's undecided for Baltimore. We'll see what happens when that doubleheader game does happen. If Giolito does end up starting, usually in the doubleheader, second doubleheader, we see a lot of changes a lot of times. Giolito does start. He's coming off a 6-run game. He's been bad on the mound here, so I don't really love Giolito here, but I also don't love Baltimore. No real science to the doubleheader. I'm doubling down on Boston for the doubleheader. I just don't trust Baltimore. Don't know who's pitching for them. So many question marks for Baltimore, especially on the second half of a doubleheader. I'll take Boston in Game 2 at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus Cincinnati Reds. Cubs opening up as road favorites at minus 115. The Reds minus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 30-20. The Reds 25-26. Pitching for the Cubs is Matthew Boyd with an ERA of 2.98. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 2.36. Boyd, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Green, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Cubs on a 2-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Miami wins. Cincinnati coming off back-to-back Pirate losses. You got the Cubs. I mean, they've been playing well, Cincinnati. The under's hit in 7 of their last 9 against the Cubs. I don't know, pretty even pitching matchup. I'd say both pitchers giving up a couple runs here. No real advantage in that department. I think I'm going to lean with the Cubs. I like the Cubs. They've been playing well, 7-3 in their last 10. They've looked pretty good. I'm going to take a shot with the Cubs on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at minus 125. The Brewers plus 105 with the over-under at 7. Brewers coming into this matchup 25-26. The Pirates 17-34. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 2.59. Pitching for the Pirates is Paul Skeens with an ERA of 2.44. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Skeens, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Milwaukee coming off a Pittsburgh win. Beat them 8-5. What was it, yesterday? We'll see what Skeen looks like on the mound today. I mean, obviously, Paul Skeens has been good, but the team just hasn't been good. He's lost his last 3 starts on the mound, and he's pitched very well, too. Peralta, he's been pretty decent here. Milwaukee, 5-1 on the road against Pittsburgh, 8-4 against Pittsburgh, where they've been really good. I just can't trust the Pirates. Skeens has been great, and they've been losing, which is just rough. I'll take the Brewers plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the Washington Nationals. Nationals opening up as home favorites at -120. The Giants plus 100 with the over-under at 8. Giants coming into this matchup 29-21. The Nationals 23-27. Pitching for the Giants is Landon Raup with an ERA of 4.30. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 3.67. Raup, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Gore, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. The Giants, coming off a Royals loss. Washington on a nice little streak right now. 5-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Atlanta wins. The Giants 4-1 against Washington, where they've been really good head-to-head here. Washington just 2-5 at home. Pitching-wise, not much of an advantage. Both pitchers give up some runs. Raup coming off probably his best start, giving up no runs here. And I don't know. Do I really trust the Nationals as favorites? I know they got a little win streak going. I just don't know if I buy it. I mean, they played Baltimore. A couple ones against Atlanta was pretty good here, but I'll take a shot with the Giants plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at -140. Toronto plus 120 with the over-under at 9. Toronto coming into this matchup 25-24. The Rays 23-26. Pitching for Toronto is Eric Lauer with an ERA of 2.25. Pitching for the Rays is Drew Rasmussen with an ERA of 2.93. Lauer, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Rasmussen, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Toronto on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Padres sweep. Looked really good in that series. Tampa Bay coming off back-to-back Houston wins. Toronto, they've been very bad against Tampa. They are 1-6 against Tampa, 1-5 on the road against Tampa here, where they've really struggled. Lauer's only pitched once this season. Looked really good in his first start. Only gave up the one run. Rasmussen coming off a 0-run game. He's been okay. He definitely gives up some runs here. Tampa Bay has been so good against them. But these teams did just have a series, and Toronto did struggle against them. They lost 2 of the 3 here. Coming off a nice Padres series, but they've really struggled last time they've played. I think I got to take the Tampa Bay Rays at home today. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -120. The Guardians plus 100 with the over-under at 9. Guardians coming into this matchup 27-21. Detroit 33-18. Pitching for the Guardians is Slade Sassoni with an ERA of 5.40. Pitching for Detroit is Jackson Jobe with an ERA of 4.12. Sassoni, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Jobe, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Cleveland shutting out Detroit yesterday 7-0. That's just how baseball is. It's kind of crazy. A bad game from Detroit. Cleveland's been good against Detroit. 6-2 against Detroit. 4-1 on the road against Detroit, where they've played very well. Sassoni hasn't been that great on the mound. I mean, he has only pitched the 1 game. Didn't look that good. Didn't look good last year. He gave up a lot of runs here. I like Detroit today. Coming off a beatdown yesterday. It's just one of those games. Move on to the next day. I think Detroit bounces back, gets the offense going, especially with Sassoni on the mound. I think he's going to give up some runs today. I'll take Detroit at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the New York Mets. Dodgers opening up as slight road favorites at -115. The Mets -105 with the over-under at 9. Dodgers coming into this matchup 31-19. The Mets 30-20. Pitching for the Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with an ERA of 11.25. Pitching for the Mets is Griffin Canning with an ERA of 2.47. Kershaw, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. That was his first start of the season. Wasn't great with the 5 runs, so hopefully we get a lot better from Kershaw. Canning, he's given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. He's actually been pretty good for the Mets here. LA coming off back-to-back Arizona wins. The Mets coming off a Boston win. It's been very hit or miss with the Mets, even though they got a good record. Still, they've had some rough patches. The Dodgers 8-2 against the Mets, 5-1 on the road against the Mets, where they've been really good. And I don't know, looks like a good spot for the Dodgers here. I think Kershaw has a much better game. I'm just trying to love with the Mets. I mean, Soto's been very bad for them. The hitting's been pretty bad. This, not aside from the Boston one last game, their losses in the last 10 games, there's been no offense here. I think I'm going to take the Dodgers on the road. Next matchup, we've got the San Diego Padres versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at -170. The Padres +140 with the over-under at 7.5. Padres coming into this matchup 27-21. The Braves 24-25. Padres coming into this matchup. Pitching for the Padres is Nick Pivetta with an ERA of 2.86. Pitching for the Braves is Chris Sale with an ERA of 3.62. Pivetta, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. He's given up 9 total runs in his last 3 starts. Sale's only given up 3. He's been very good on the mound. Padres 2-8 in their last 10. Padres have dropped 6 straight. Lost a close one from Toronto. Finally, this their best offensive game in over a week with 6 runs. Atlanta coming off back-to-back Washington losses. I believe I saw today that Acuna Jr. Is making his return today. Hopefully that is still the plan, because that would be a big addition to Atlanta. The Padres, they're 6-0 against the Braves. 6-1 on the road against the Braves here. Kind of crazy how good they've been. Braves 4-1 at home. Pretty good pitching matchup. Sale's been really good. Pivetta's been good too. He's coming off one rough game where he had the 6 runs. Acuna coming back, but the Padres on a horrible offensive, just bad streak they're on. They're just not playing well. This month of May, it's been brutal for the Padres here. I think I'm going to take the Braves at home today. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Chicago White Sox. Rangers opening up as road favorites at -190. The White Sox +160 with the over-under at 8. Rangers coming into this matchup 25-26. The White Sox 15-35. Pitching for the Rangers is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 1.47. Pitching for the White Sox is Sean Burke with an ERA of 4.69. Mahle, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Burke, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Rangers on a 4-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight Yankee losses where they played pretty bad. The White Sox 1-6 in their last 7, coming off a bad Seattle series. The Rangers 10-0 against the White Sox, 7-1 on the road against the White Sox, where they've been dominant against Chicago here. Mahle's been very good on the mound for them. Burke hasn't been horrible. He's had some rough starts coming off a 5-run game, but Rangers absolute dominance against the White Sox. I think they get back on track today after a bad Yankee series. I'll take the Rangers on the road. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -195. The Royals +160 with the over-under at 7.5. Royals coming into this matchup 28-23. The Twins 26-22. Pitching for the Royals is Noah Cameron with an ERA of 0.71. Pitching for the Twins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 2.40. Cameron, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Royals coming off a Giants win. Minnesota, they've dropped 2 in a row after a massive winning streak. They've dropped 2 in a row. Crazy. It's something we see in every sport. I've seen it literally in every sport this year. Teams have won on double-digit massive win streaks, and they'll just lose for the next week or so, because they're burnt out from that winning. Royals though, 7-1 against Minnesota. Struggle on the road against Minnesota though. 3-17 on the road against Minnesota. Minnesota 9-1 at home. And the pitching's pretty good on both ends. I'd say it's pretty even. Lopez has had some good starts. I like the Twins here. Royals have really struggled on the road against them. And I like the Twins to bounce back. Bad 2-game stretch. I think people might gravitate towards the Royals since the Twins have dropped 2 in a row. But I think they bounce back here. And I'm going to take the Twins at home today. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up a decent home favorite at -125. Seattle plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 28-21. Houston 26-24. Pitching for Seattle is Emerson Hancock with an ERA of 6.21. Pitching for the Astros is Ryan Gusto with an ERA of 4.65. Hancock, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Gusto, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Both pitchers, this is the most identical pitching matchup I've seen. Both pitchers have given up 9 runs in their last 3. They both had a 7-run game, so very even right there. Seattle losing to Houston yesterday 9-2. Seattle, crazy because they've 8-3 on the road against Houston here, but Houston is 4-1 at home. Tough. Hancock really hasn't been that great, honestly. Gusto hasn't been horrible here, but Houston just plays good at home. I know Seattle's been good against them, but they got killed yesterday here. I don't know. I just feel like they're going to struggle. Don't love the pitching with Seattle today. I'll take the Astros at home. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Arizona opening up as road favorites at -130. The Cardinals plus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 26-24. The Cardinals 27-23. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 5.14. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 3.77. Gallen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He has given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Arizona coming off back-to-back Dodgers losses. St. Louis coming off back-to-back Detroit losses. Arizona 1-5 on a Friday. You got St. Louis 6-2 at home. The overs hit in 8 of their last 11 at home against Arizona here. Gallen, he's had good starts, but lately he's been struggling here. And Mikolas has been solid. I think I'm going to take the Cardinals plus 1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we've got the New York Yankees versus the Colorado Rockies. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -290. The Rockies plus 235 with the over-under at 12. Yankees coming into this matchup 30-19. The Rockies 8-42. Pitching for the Yankees is Clark Schmidt with an ERA of 4.41. Let's see. Pitching for the Rockies is going to be Tanner Gordon with an ERA of 5.68. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 4 strikeouts. This is the first, since I've been covering baseball, this is the worst pitching, just rotation, bullpen I've ever seen in my life. Pretty much everybody for the Rockies gives up so many runs. It's insane. Schmidt's been solid, only giving up 2 and 3 runs a game. But everyone on the Rockies, they're giving up like 4, 5, 6, 7 plus runs a game. It's insane. Yankees on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a very good Ranger series. Rockies, they've dropped 5 in a row, getting swept by the Phillies in 4 straight games. Just keeping it simple. Bet against the Rockies, guys. They're 8-42. You've made so much money if you bet against them. Take the Yankees on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at -145. The Marlins +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Marlins coming into this matchup 19-29. The Angels 24-25. Pitching for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara with an ERA of 7.99. Pitching for the Angels is Yusei Kikuchi with an ERA of 3.50. Alcantara, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's been getting destroyed this season. He's coming off a 4, 4, and 5 run game. Kikuchi coming off a 1, 2, and 1 game. He's been pretty solid. Miami, they've dropped 2 straight to Chicago. And then the Angels, they're surprisingly super hot right now. They're on a 7-game win streak, coming off 4 straight. This is just so weird to me. It was the Angels were underdogs in 7 straight games. I know they were underdogs against the Dodgers. They were underdogs in 4 straight against the Athletics. I don't know why, because the Athletics are horrible. They're like a mid-team, and the Athletics, no one's taking them serious. I was very surprised they were underdogs, and that was honestly free money that whole series. LA playing very good. The overs hit in 5 of their last 7. Miami 2-9 on the road. Sandy's just been getting destroyed, man. He's been giving up so many runs. There's no chance I could trust Miami. We'll ride the hot streak and we'll take the Angels at home. In the last matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Athletics. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -190. The Athletics +160 with the over-under at 9.5. Phillies coming into this matchup 32-18. The Athletics 22-29. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA of 2.67. Pitching for the Athletics is Jeffrey Springs with an ERA of 3.91. Wheeler, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Springs, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. The Phillies on a 7-game winning streak right now, coming off 4 straight Rockies wins. The Athletics, they've dropped 9 in a row, coming off a horrible Angel series. Phillies 6-0 on the road. They're 6-3 against the Athletics, where they've been really good here. Wheeler back-to-back 0-run games. Yeah, I'll take the Phillies on the road today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.